Well, we're going to go ahead and get started. I am so happy to be here for those of you that are joining live now and others that will be joining later in terms of looking at the video later, whether it be here on my YouTube channel, but I'm happy to be here. So as you know, this is the month of February. We started off with the idea of loving kindness, but more than loving kindness, not just what we do traditionally in terms of meditation for the month of February. I've been focusing on this concept of Sabano, and it is a Zulu greeting. And it is equivalent to hello, but it's much more than hello. This idea of really seeing yourself and then seeing others, seeing the soul of who you are, the heart of who you are. And as you see yourself fully, you're able to see others fully. And so we started off the first Wednesday with loving kindness towards ourselves. And then we started talking about, then the following Wednesday, we did loving kindness as it relates to people that we love. And so this Wednesday, we'll be meditating and sending loving kindness, compassion to those that we are familiar with, but really don't have a sense of attachment to. It may be someone that you see all the time that you kind of give a nod to. It could be a neighbor. It could be anyone that, just kind of not, I wouldn't say indifferent, but just familiar with, maybe a friendly face or what have you, but just no sort of feeling of attachment to there. And then we're going to focus on, I would say probably the crux of loving kindness would be a person that you don't necessarily have loving feelings towards, right? I wouldn't necessarily call them an enemy, but what I would call them is what we call our master teachers. It's a way of looking at them differently. They are teaching us about ourselves, whether that be boundaries. It could be that we need to have more boundaries. It could be that we're learning more about how to love ourselves better and how to protect ourselves. So every scenario is different, but it's someone that we don't necessarily have that overall general sense of loving kindness that we kind of keep at bay. And like I said before, if you want to use the word enemy, traditionally that's what they call it. But I tend to lean towards the idea that they are our master teachers in some form or fashion. So I wanted to open up with a poem by one of my favorite poets, Nayyirah Waheed. And the poem is entitled Isms, and it's out of her book called Salt. And she simply says this: I love myself, the quietest, simplest, most powerful revolution ever. And so we're going to open up our meditation with a sense of just centering and this idea of first starting with ourselves and then being able to radiate out. Again, if you can't see and love yourself fully, it's hard for you to see and love others fully. And so we're going to start there, and then we'll start to focus on others. So wherever you're at, I invite you to get as comfortable as possible. So whether that be closer to the ground, whether that be in a seated chair, if for those of you that are reclined, certainly you're welcome to stay right there. And again, getting as comfortable as possible, grabbing all of the things to make sure that you are comfortable in terms of your back, comfortable in terms of your knees and your feet. And when you have arrived at whatever position is most comfortable for you, I want to invite you to now allow yourself to become present in this moment. And that may be anchoring in your breath. That may be anchoring in a sense of touch or sound or sensation, whatever that is in terms of your grounding, your sense of gathering back everything that you've expended out today in terms of energy, in terms of just connection with people, that you're just kind of gathering back to yourself, allowing yourself to anchor, to ground. And allowing yourself to be present again in this moment. And you may even want to say, this is my time to quiet. This is my time to tend. This is my time to quiet. Perhaps this is my time to even gather. And allow those words to really resonate, to really sink in. Coming as you are, not trying to fix it, not trying to shape it, just coming as you are with full compassion and no judgment. And as you begin to settle even more, I invite you to either keep your eyes open or shut. But I invite you to visualize a tiny, tiny light right there within your stomach. And you may even want to place your hands there. This light that's flickering. And this light may be symbolic of your compassion, grace, loving kindness, peace, this small light that's flickering. And as you anchor and as you ground down, whether it be through breath on the inhale and exhale, whether it be you being aware of the sound around you, or a sensation, the pulsating within the body of a particular sensation, or even touch. Feel and sense this light becoming larger. Feel this light just growing larger and larger from your belly all the way up to your navel center. This light of compassion, this light of loving kindness, this light of peace, this light of grace that is always in you, always there. This light that never goes out. It's our guiding light. And as you continue to anchor even more and arrive even more of being present with yourself, this light grows bigger and bigger, warmer and warmer, to where it's fully radiating you. Completely filling you from the soles of your feet all the way up to the crown of your head. This compassionate, loving kindness light that resides within you. And as you feel this light, as you are filled and you feel this light, I want you to now visualize the face of someone that you're familiar with. Perhaps in the grocery store, on your street. Visualize their face. Or it could be a plant baby or an animal that you may see. Doesn't necessarily have to be a person. But something that you're familiar with, that you don't have any feeling towards either way, but you're familiar with. And visualizing this person, the essence of this being. I want you to send them their light, your light. Visualizing your light encircling them. Your light of compassion, your light of loving kindness, your light of grace. This little light that shines within you. This light that sees the light in their essence, in their being. And perhaps you offer them these words of, may you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. And continuing to encircle them with this light, your light of compassion, your light of loving kindness, your light of grace and peace. And now, allowing that essence, that being, to just simply fade, allowing them to freely be, letting them go, and wishing them happiness, wishing them peace, wishing them love, and wishing them wellness. I now invite you to now visualize that being that you have a stretching relationship with, maybe a challenging relationship with, whether that be now, whether that has been in the past. And I want you to anchor and ground even more into that light that is within you. That light of compassion, that light of grace, that light of peace. Knowing that this is as much about you as it is about them, if not more, for you, of being able to show loving kindness towards yourself as you show loving kindness towards them. And in visualizing their face or being, it could be, again, a person, a plant, an animal, sending them that light that shines with you of compassion, of loving kindness, of grace, of peace. And even in the midst of a challenging relationship, a stretching relationship, that they still are a being, and they are our master teachers. So, continuing to breathe. Continuing to be full and filled with your light. And that overflow of light being extended to this being. And we'll rest here in silence, together in community, for I would say the next minute or two. I'm just connecting and communing with these other beings, whether it be someone that you are familiar with, or someone that you have been in a relationship with that has been stretching or challenging. And saying to them as well, may you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. And as you are full and filled, as you are full and are feeling your radiant light of compassion, your radiant inner light of loving kindness, of grace, of peace, that is always there. Even when it doesn't feel like it, that light is always there. I now invite you to send that person off, send that being off, wishing them well, wishing them happiness, wishing them peace, wishing them love. And now visualize your face coming back to self. And I want you to visualize your face looking into your eyes. And perhaps you say to yourself, may I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be loved. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be loved. And maybe we even say it even further, that you are well. that you are happy, that you are peaceful, and you are loved. And maybe we take it even further and we say, I am well. I am happiness. I am peace. I am love. I am well. I am happiness. I am peace. I am loved. And finally saying to yourself, I see you. I truly see you. And I see you in the light of compassion, of gentleness, of loving kindness, of grace, of peace, no judgment. And I truly love you. Saying that to yourself. I invite you to take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale out. Gently releasing the practice. Introducing small movements to your arrival back within your space. Anchoring either through the breath, through the sensation, through sound, or through touch. And I close again with the poem that I opened up with, Isms by Nayyirah Waheed. I love myself, the quietest, simplest, most powerful revolution ever. Kendrick, you are the revolution. You are the revolution by the fact that you are a beautiful being. And as a community, we see each other. We value each other. We hear each other. This idea of sambano. So I close. May grace, peace, and compassion be in you. May grace, peace, and compassion be all around you. And it is so. So until I see you, hopefully again, continue to be well. Continue to be safe. And continue to always, always take care. Thank you. Hey, Lanya. I see me. I love myself. My woman eyes led me through the darkness to contentment on the other side. Yes. It's so good to be with you. Yes. I'm so glad each of you are here, and for those that would be joining later, just continue to be gentle with yourself. Again, tonight is the full moon, so it's all of the things that are happening. We are in the second month of the year. Yes. Aw, thank you. So we just want to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and taking care of us as a community. So thank y'all for joining. Next week, same time, and we will be doing a loving kindness meditation for the world, for our communities. We'll be focusing on our communities, our collective communities, and then the world as a whole. This idea of just putting out this energy that we so need. But we have to start with ourselves. We have to love ourselves. We have to see ourselves in order to be able to give out that energy. So you all have a wonderful evening, and hopefully I will see you. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you for being in this space. Thank you for being in this space. So I will see you next week. Bye-bye now.